So I created. I just took 1 year for this, and very specially I want to thank my producer, Mr. Ramesh Reddy sir, because it is a huge amount where we have to put into CG and do a full pre-visual of the film. It is called as pre-visuals. Right. So we'll have all the cartoon things, but we'll have the same. Will not have the faces, but we will have the scenes exactly how it will be, everything. So I created and I watched the film for the first time and I said, oh, I should not do this film. See, here is the catch. When somebody wants to do the film and he goes directly to the shooting, 100% there will be hundreds of errors. There will be so many things because you are not an audience, you are a director. You have to become an audience, no? So when I saw it as an audience, I didn't like so many places. So I thought, okay, first off, the graph is getting down. So what I have to do? How can I correct? I can correct it through music. I can. Whenever I have gone to some shootings, no, they will take, okay, we'll take a profile, we'll take a suggestion, we'll take a top angle, we'll keep all those extra shots. In my film, there is not even one extra shot. Everything was designed. If I have a top angle, it's only one top angle. If I have a suggestion, it is only one suggestion, or whatever required. And when I did it with the graphics, we had a lot of challenges, like how to shoot it. With the camera, we can't do it. The computer is more powerful than the camera. But my cameraman, Mr. Satya Hegde, he did a magic. Wow. So you're going to see my teaser now. My intention of doing this film is definitely the story is amazing and we have 100% confidence that this film will stand apart. But above that, I want this idea to be seeded. And this idea was from Karnataka, by a Kannadiga and by Kannada team.
Proud Kannadiga, of course.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಂಬೈನ ಕನ್ನಡ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ವಾಹ್,
ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನವ್ರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನನಗೆ ಮುಂಬೈ ಅಂತ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಬರೋದು AK-47 ಶೂಟಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 3-4 ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. AK-47 ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ 2 months ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದು ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ನಂದು 50ನೇ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅದು. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಕೇಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಬಾಂಬೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಾಂಬೆಗೆ ಬರೋದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಜಾ. ನಾನು ಮದುವೆ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನನ್ನ ವೈಫ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಬಾಂಬೆಗೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಮೈ ಮ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಐ ಕೇಮ್ ಟು ಬಾಂಬೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾನು ಅಮಿತಾಬ್ ಬಚ್ಚನ್ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ನಾನು. ಅವಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಆನಂದ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಬೈ ಮೈ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಬಾಂಬೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಕಚಿನ್ಸ್ಲಿ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅವಾಗ. ಐ ಮೇಡ್ ಶ್ಯೂರ್ ದಟ್ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಜಗಳ ಆಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ, ವೈ ಯು ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಪುವರ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ರೋಲ್, ವೈ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಬೈ ಇನ್ ಕಚಿನ್ಸ್. No, I don't worry. I'll go there. I'll buy a cheaper one. So within 10,000 rupees, I bought all the costumes. Nice memory of Bombay. And even often we come to Bombay. And shooting AK-47 was a great experience. And afterwards, I came for Ghost.
Right.
Once I came for Ghost. And now I've come for 45, which is my favorite film.
The last time you were here, sir, I posted a picture with you. I have to, confess this. I got so much love from the entire Karnataka and all your fans from across the globe. Thank you so much for that, sir. Maybe thoda famous ho gaya uske baad.
Thank you.
It feels great to be here, sir, I'm sure. Lekin, working with this gentleman one more time, Uppi sir, the creative genius that we have, not just in Kannada cinema, but Indian cinema. What do you have to say, sir?
My first career turning point was from Upendra.
Yes.
Because I did Om, which is supposed to be a very cult film in Indian cinema, actually. Yes. That cinema I can't forget in my life. The way he worked from scripting till the picture release, release also it took lot of problems there from censor, It had a big this one. And my father was there and my father's brother, my Chikkappa, we call him my uncle Vardappa was there. Both of them sat. When they said, when the censor people said, you have to cut this one, he said, no. We are going to release like this one.
Right.
Otherwise, we'll go to Delhi. It was a big, this is an actual issue at that time.
Right.
And I think it was a fantastic film in my life. And it was, I don't know how it turned my career. It had a very, even though I had a lot of hits before that, but Om was the one film which turned my career. Now, everybody thinks me as it's a long story. So they say if Shivana catches long, it's a hit. So it's a long story. Whenever I catch it long,
right,
they say it's a long story. We've acted together. This is the third film we are acting together. So only one film is directed, one more pending is there. So when the thought comes, we will be together. And goes on.
ओम के सुपरस्टार से तो मिल लिए, ओम के डायरेक्टर से भी मिल लेते हैं, एंड ऑफ कोर्स इसमें जो वो एक फोर्स है जो कि शिवन्ना के सामने खड़ी है, क्या होने वाला है, कैसे होने वाला है, एंड दैट लास्ट सीन, हैट्स ऑफ टू द डायरेक्टर.
That's why the dialogue comes in, no? Om, उस फिल्म का निर्देशक मैं हूँ. ओम, मालूम. उस फिल्म का हीरो मैं हूँ.
हीरो और निर्देशक दोनों यहाँ पर.
So that one, if you see the film, no, Om, no, you'll know. And why the
फिल्म ओम की जहां तक बात है, मुझे ये पता लगा.
I'm director actor. I'm just like a kid. You know, when I come to school in the morning, they'll make me ready and send to the shooting. I'll go. I'll like a good boy. They'll put makeup and they make me to come into that getup. And director comes, sir, you have to do like this. And don't think he's very silent. Huh? In the sets, he wants like that. Even though the first film, no, he wants like that. Right. I like that. And my father used to say, always, ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂದ ಒಂಥರ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಪುತ್ರರು ಅಂತಾರೆ. They are some not respect them because all the characters will only be knowing how to move on.
बॉस एम रमेश रेड्डी साहब, एज आई सेड, सिविल कॉन्ट्रैक्टर से लेके अब ये जो सपनों की दुनिया है, सिनेमा की दुनिया है, यहाँ पे एक बहुत बड़ा प्रोडक्शन हाउस बन गया है. सर, यू वर हियर फॉर अनदर मूवी अ कपल ऑफ मंथ्स बैक, तब भी बात हुई थी, आपकी अलग फैन फॉलोइंग थी, बड़ी सारी बात की थी. आज when you're standing with these two superstars, this is impossible to get. And of course Raj B Shetty, the trio, talk to us about them, sir. और कैसे हुआ ये?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನಗೆ ಹಿಂದಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಭಯ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದವರಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋವಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಕನ್ನಡದವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೇ ಒಂಥರ ಮಿರಾಕಲ್ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಸೂತ್ರಧಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರೇ ಸೂತ್ರಧಾರರು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಫಸ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು ಒಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷನೇ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಆವಾಗಲೇ ನಮಗೆ ಇದೆಯೋ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸತನ ಇದೆ, ಒಂಥರ ಇದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಹೊಸ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ರು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಭಯ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಯಾಕಣ್ಣ, ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡೋಣ, 2 ಅವರ್ 20 ನಿಮಿಷ, ಅದೇನಾದರೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗೋಣ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅವರು. ಸರಿ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 1 ಇಯರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅವರು. 2 ಅವರ್ 20 ನಿಮಿಷ 1 ಇಯರ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ಕು, ಡೈಲಾಗು, ಅದು ಏನೇನು ಬೇಕೋ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದು ನಾವು ನೋಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ 75% ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಅಂದರೆ ಮಕ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಣ್ಣ ಇವ್ರು ಶಿವಣ್ಣಣ್ಣ, ಅಣ್ಣ ಇವ್ರು ಉಪೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ ಅಣ್ಣ, ಇವ್ರು ರಾಜ್ ಬಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೆಸರುಗಳಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಆವಾಗ ಕೂರಿಸ್ತು ಪಿಕ್ಚರಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟಾಗಿ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡೋಂಥದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಸನಾತನ ಧರ್ಮದನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿಡಿಯೋಂಥ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಇದು. ಸನಾತನ ಧರ್ಮದ ನಮ್ಮದು ಏನೇನು ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಇದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ನು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂದೂಗಳ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಪಿಕ್ಚರಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಬೇಕು ಇದು ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ. ಟೀಸರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಈ ಟೀಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೂ 25%, ಇನ್ನೂ 75% ಇದೆ. ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಿ. ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಶಿವಣ್ಣ, ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾವು ಶಿವಣ್ಣ ಆನಂದದಿಂದ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಬಂದವರು. ಅವರು ಒಂಥರ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಥರ. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ನಾವು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ. ಆ ಕಾಲ ಕೂಡ ಬಂತು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಉಪೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದರು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೆಂಗೆ ತಗೊಬಂದರು ಅಂದರೆ, ಈ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೆಂಗೆ ತಗೊಂಬಂದ್ರು, ದೇವರೇ ಅನ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಇವಾಗ ದೇವರೇ, ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಏನೋ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಏನೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಬೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಶೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬರ್ತಾ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು 100% ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್. ಇದು 100% ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡುವಂಥ ಪಿಕ್ಚರು. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳು 10 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ 80 ವರ್ಷದವರೆಗೂ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ನೋಡೋಂಥ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಲೇಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಇದು. ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಶಿವಣ್ಣ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಉಪೇಂದ್ರ, ರಾಜ್ ಬಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಶೂಟಿಂಗು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದಿತ್ತು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಸಪೋರ್ಟು. ಸೂತ್ರಧಾರ ಅವರು, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಪಾತ್ರಧಾರಿನೇ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಪಾತ್ರಧಾರನೇ. ಈ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಪಾತ್ರಧಾರ. ಮೈನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಪಾತ್ರಧಾರಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮೈನ್ ಪಾತ್ರಧಾರರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪಾತ್ರಧಾರರೇ. ಇವಾಗ ಅವರಿಲ್ಲ. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಬಿ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಸೂತ್ರಧಾರರು ನಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ಜುನ್ ಜನ್ಯ. ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ಕು, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ಕು ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನಾನು ತುಂಬ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಈ ಖುಷಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವೋ, ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ವ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಬೇಜಾರು ಅಂತಿದೆ. ಹಿಂದಿ ಕಲಿತೀನಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮು, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಲಿತೀನಿ. ಖಂಡಿತ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಸತ್ಯ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟ್ರುಗಳು ತುಂಬ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಉಪೇಂದ್ರ ಸಾರ್ದೊಂದು ರವಿ ವರ್ಮಾ ಅವರು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿರೋಂಥ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಇದು. ತುಂಬ ಇದು ಪಕ್ಕ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಇದು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್. ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ತೆಗಿತಾ ಇರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ಜುನ್ ಜನ್ಯ ಅವರೇ. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ನೋಡಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಿನ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing all of that. While Arjun sir was here, he was talking about filmmaking. कई सारे aspiring filmmakers के लिए वो एक master class थी. और यहाँ पे sir से कन्नड़ा सुनने के बाद मैं यही बोलूँगा, sir, I have also learnt it. I understood at least 65% of it. Thank you so much for teaching me all of that. Sir ने बोला ये तो 25% है जो आपने टीजर में देखा, अभी 75 बाकी है. सूत्रधार को बुलाएंगे. चप्पाड़े तालियां. Okay, that's yeah, we all give it up for Arjun Janya, ladies and gentlemen, the director साहब, the visionary, the most amazing music director जो कि अब डेब्यू करने जा रहे हैं इस फिल्म के साथ as a director. Arjun sir, of course, talking about focus, you are super focused. यहाँ पे sir just said कि when you are on the sets, you know, you're very particular. जो आपको चाहिए, whatever you want. How do you direct these legends, you know? How do you tell them, no, Shivana, this is not what I want, or Upi sir, this is not what I want. Raj sir, how do you direct them?
Simple, I'm a huge fan of them, and I don't want people to blame me that I'm taking these two legends and spoiling something else. So I have my own, like what they say, I'm selfish.
Right.
I don't want to be cursed by the fans.
Yeah.
So I had to be a director. But whatever it is, Shivana is so kind, Upi sir is so kind that they just transformed into the character. If you see the film, the last scene, no, Upi sir with the dog, no superstar can do that. Because if I can go and tell a superstar, sir, I want you to sit and do that breathing with the dog, they will say, okay, why you want this shot, or something will be there. But this legendary director, he's a director's director. So he just came, he just did it. And there are beautiful, shocking shots like this in the film. There's a lot to speak. When I come to the trailer, I'll talk to you.
Lovely. We're gonna meet you again, of course. लेकिन उससे पहले it's time for a quick picture. इस टीम के साथ कर लेते हैं. We'll place the chairs and फिर आपके सवाल लेते हैं. जी.
So, my question is for Upendra sir. Sir, you're right.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, if I speak about your filmography, we have seen that many of your movies that you were a part of have very short and unique titles. If I speak about H2O, OM, A, then your previous movie UI, and now 41. So, what is the reason behind that your movies have very short titles, like maybe of a one single word or one or two letters? What is the reason behind that?
I don't know. When I started from here only, Om only. Yeah, Wish. One suspense horror film, I kept the title Wish. That is the title. Then I did Om with him. I don't know. It happened like that. I never planned actually. Then.
Yeah, hi. My name is Suhail and I'm from Instant Bollywood. Big congratulations to the entire team of 45. The teaser is superb, like, you know. The way it has been cut up, like, you know, there are lots of, we get really very inquisitive to abhi kya hone wala hai, and we really wanted to see more, in fact, like, you know, what have you shown, there is like we want to see lots of things more in that way. Just needed to ask, जैसे आपने कहा था कि ये फिल्म ऑलरेडी बन गई थी में और फिर वापस इसको like, you know, you can shoot so something on that, and can we say that this is the first of its kind in India, in India at least. I feel like ऐसा इस तरह से मैं पहली बार सुन रहा हूँ.
Yes, sir, definitely, because even I have heard like huge Hollywood films like Jurassic Park or Avatar, they use so much of CG and they will do a pre-wise. But even there, they will do for up to 70 to 80% of the shots and just for the shot reference. I think, sir, this is the only film which has done the full film pre-wise with the music, with the dubbing, with the DTS. I think this is the first film, sir. Yeah, this is one of its kind.
Mind blowing.
Sir, even you would like to add, because now you are also a part of that film, which is like, you can say it's the first of its kind in India, like, you know, to all of you are like, you know.
Thank you.
So something on that thing, like, you know, it's a new concept. I think so, okay, now lots of people will start following and you would be the pioneer actually.
No, actually, when you come and watch the film, you can be all the characters. You can go inside all the characters, and you know the value of the characters, value of life, and lot of things are there. That one saying in a entertainment way, no, it's very difficult. Sometimes they'll say it's only for entertainment. No, no. In entertainment, there's a lovely message you can carry and go. For what? Why? Whether it's so-called what do you fantasy now,
Yeah.
whether it's a fantasy or a social subject, it moves on like that. But when you see the visuals and the characters of all of us, you know, but I've never watched Upendra's solo scenes, or never he has watched my solo scenes or anybody. We just did what he said. We know the story, and we never want to see each other what they have done, but I can promise you that all the three characters are so beautiful. You can enjoy all the three characters.
Obi sir, how would you add, how much does it really help also? Like, first you've seen a thing, and maybe like when you're actually shooting it, so there is a lot of chances like you can improvise also, like you can make things
As a
more
director,
better.
I learned a lot of things from him. To see the film, but then you make the film. No, that is a wonderful idea. It's a very good actually. Now we have got the technology also. We can do that. So he has done 2-3 years back only the whole film.
Sir, we're talking about AI also, like, so how much AI has been also used, like, you know, we can see lots of things, but then and a very, you know, on a good note, and how effective it's going to be actually, because when people talk, when we use AI, lots of people say ये इसको और better हो सकता था, ये Hollywood style का, तो what have you to say on that?
So unfortunately, when I started doing the previous, there was no AI, sir. There was we couldn't take the help of AI now. But definitely, if I do next time, I'll definitely take the help of AI. Yeah.
No fear.
ಭಯ ಅಂತೇನಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಭಯ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅದು
ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಭಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ನಮ್ಮ ಭಯ
No bhaya.
No ಭಯ.
Sir, one more question to Arjun sir. The way you said that you made the film before it was made, and it is such an exciting thought for a filmmaker. I'm also a documentary filmmaker. Even I have made a lot of vision boards and the storyboards also. So my not a question, but is it a possibility? Because I have seen a film which is behind the scenes of RRR. It's a documentary film, and it was the most beautiful documentary I have ever seen. So is there any possibility of you, once this film is released, you can release your BTS or a CG film?
We will
as a
release
film?
the full CG version for
Full
2.5
CG
hours.
version.
Yeah,
It's a
definitely.
good idea. Very
Yes,
good idea.
yes. So when you do that, call me.
Definitely, madam. And you are a filmmaker, you need any help, please call me. I would love to
Definitely,
help
sir.
you.
I will take care of myself. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾಯ್ದಾಣ hero. The way it sounds, no, it gives a lot of interest. More than that, no, we can say in Kannada throughout, but some places he used all the languages. It gives a different sounding, and the film will have the more interesting nature will come out of that. That brilliancy was very good with Arjun.
Yeah.
So being a director, you have been a music director. What is the scope of music in now?
Sir, that is the beauty. Everyone thought when I started announcing that I'm going to direct, everyone thought I'm doing a musical. The thing is, there is no songs in the film. But you have songs, it will be in the background. We have 7 tracks. but there is not like proper song. But we are doing one promotional song, and that will be an amazing thought what we have done. I'll tell you later. It is a new design, and everyone will feel proud of that. Yeah. Yes, sir. Very nice question, sir. That lyric portion, no, I will kill him, you must save him. That tune is from original Om. In original Om, it was I love you, you must love me. That was Shivana's character. Here I just turned it to Uppi sir, and he'll say, I will kill him, you must save him. He uses the same tune here. And this tune was composed by our legendary composer, Mr. Hamsalekha sir. And he was so kind to give us the tune, and he said, please use this.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, my question, here in center. Yeah. My question is to Upen sir and also Shiva sir. Like earlier, even till today, India is broadly divided in two parts, North India and South India. And our political lobby hardly could blend them, merging North and South. Only power which recently we have seen in 1 decade is the Indian cinema that has merged North India into South, and now North people are liking so much to South, and South people are entered widely in North. After Bahubali, I think this changed. Most of Bollywood films are now dubbed into South Indian languages, and most of South Indian films like this 45 itself is into Hindi. So whatever our political lobby could not do in last 70-75 years is done by Indian cinema. Spreading love from north to south and south to north. How do you take this change which is done by the Indian cinema, so-called? It's no more South cinema and Bollywood, it's now purely of Indian cinema.
You yourself have said the answer.
Yeah.
Whether south or north or east or west, we are all
Art has no barriers.
No barriers. That's all.
Yeah.
No
Boundaries,
barriers.
actually.
No boundaries. Sometimes good stories come from south, or good stories come from north. Some north films have been remade. I have made about 3 films. I've made Golmaal, remade. Yeah, even like that, Kannada films have been remade. My father's Shankar Guru was done by Amitabh sir, Mahan film. So like that, lot of films have come. So I don't feel it's the same actually. That's what we call Indian film.
Hello, Shivana sir. Good afternoon. Sir, is there any plan in your mind to make a Bollywood debut?
I'm just waiting for the right opportunity, right story, because
you have a very big fan following here also.
No, even the fan following, keeping that in mind, at least I should get some story where people will, oh my God, this is what the role we wanted from him. They should think like that. I'm waiting for.